This is the second video in the Hope Alive producer training. This video will focus on how to change our screen configuration. So if my audience and stage display are reversed, how do I fix them shortly? I apologize for the background noise if you can hear it. I don't know if you can. I'm at school and they're building something outside my door with scaffolding. I don't know. But anyway, I'm sorry, apologize for the sound, but this is when I can record this video. But basically what we're going to do today is configure the screens, make sure my audience screen and my stage screen are set up correctly, and how to flip-flop them if need be, if the computer sees them backwards for whatever reason from the previous week. It's super easy. But also what we want to look at is how to change the audience looks on the fly along with the stage display, so that way we can do those on the fly. If for whatever reason we miss something during our pre-service check, we can actually make those changes. So let's get into it. And so the first thing I want to do is make sure that the audience screen and the stage display are set to the right screens. Now, I don't have two screens set up, but I will go through the process to kind of how that would be. So here at the very top, we'll select screens and we'll go down to configure screens. Now there is a shortcut if you want to memorize it. That would be option command number 1. I don't have that memorized, so I just go here every single time. Configure screens. This screen configuration will pop up. Now currently I have my audience and stage screen turned off just for recording purposes, but normally they would be on. And so screen 1 would be our front TVs. I believe on the church computer I have it on labeled front TV. And right here on output, there will be a list of, as you can see, 2 screens. And right now, these are mirrored, so they're kind of acting funny for a ProPresenter to even work with. But you would select whichever one. Now, if you don't know, the 2 TVs, we're using an HDMI to Ethernet converters or extenders. And the same brand, so therefore they have the same name. So the computer sees them as HDTX. And so if you don't know which one's which, you can simply click on this identify and you'll have something pop up. So nothing there. So if I click on the LG, identify, so you can see, hey, this is that TV. You can see the difference there. And so that way you can actually see which TV you need to connect the front TVs to, and same thing with the stage display. Notice it's the same thing, but I don't have it connected to anything because again, I'm only using essentially one screen. Our eCam screen, it always needs to be set to siphon. It should never change because it's automated. Now we have an output preview, or I believe on the computer, the church computer, I have it called operator preview. Now this is a customized screen that allows us to see those 3 outputs all at the same time. So this is how I would change the screen configuration for the front TV and the rear TV if they happen to be flip-flopped depending on which HDMI adapter you plugged in it first. So this is a quick, easy way to make that happen. So that is screen configuration. And so now I want to do is change the audience looks. So what I want to do real quick is just simply click on our main slide that we made in a previous video. And you can see I have my background in my front TVs, I have my eCam, my live stream view, and I have my stage display. They all look fairly well. But I noticed, wait a minute, the back TV is playing a timer. That means it's the sermon countdown or the sermon stage display. So I need to get that changed. How do I change that quickly? Well, without having to right click and go to edit actions in the stage, I can do this much faster by simply going to screens. Here's stage screen number 1, and quickly switch to song. And very quickly, my stage display changes to song. If I happen to, let's put some text up here, and the same thing with my audience look. Go to screens and you say audience. Right now I'm in live, and so what if it was, say, here on video? And now you can see, okay, that my audio, my live stream is seeing everything. I don't want it to see everything. So how do I change it again? Screens, go in here to live, and you will be selecting slides or blank, but again, I'm on my personal computer, so it is a little different, and I apologize for that. But I'm going back to song number 1 so you can see how that actually changed. So this is how I would change my audience look and my stage display.